What is up, everybody? This is Mark the Mike, and this is another Wrestling Babble podcast by Wrestling. I'm Mark the Mike. I'm joined by my tag partner, Louis Beans.
What is up? What is up?
My throat just went off. We are back with lots of wrestling to cover, but first, we do have our wrestling retrospect, and it is Kurt, Mother effing Angle. That was my pick. I'm gonna go with my first pick. I try to look more into his TNA stuff because I did not really watch his TNA run. So this is what I went through. So my first match, this is part of the when TNA had the six-sided ring. This is Kurt Angle versus Abyss, November 10th, 2006. This was from a regular match to a hardcore match. If you actually see the Impact like videos and stuff like that of him jumping off the stage and doing a full front flip, this is the match that was from. Him and Abyss had kind of a him versus Kane mentality. It was really good, really hardcore, and a lot of stuff went into this match with a lot of weapons and just trying to kill each other. It was a really fun match. Again, seeing matches in the six-sided ring, I have not really watched Impact during that time, so I'm actually kind of enjoying it. It looks like it hurts like a motherfucker though. But that'll be my first match. Kurt Angle wins, and he was the world champ at the time.
Okay. My first one is uh, Booker T versus Kurt Angle, WCW title match, July 26, 2001. Uh, this one I don't remember at all. I don't remember Kurt Angle actually winning that championship, which is so that's how I know I never saw this match.
Yeah,
Uh, this is uh, this is a regular SmackDown too. The title defense in SmackDown. From what I can see, this is during the time period
yeah,
with the invasion.
yes.
So WCW versus WWE. And one funny thing I can tell you about this match, besides it, well, the not funny thing is it's amazing. This
Yeah.
is a great match. Booker T looks like $1 million. Her Angle looks like $1 million. Jesus Christ. They had such good chemistry. I don't know if they fought each other multiple times before this, but it's really, really good. I highly recommend it. But the funny thing I just thought about was that Kurt, this is Kurt still with hair,
Yeah.
and I'm like, damn. At the end of the day, what really happened was he suplexed all his hair because he was throwing people. That's all I gotta say. He was throwing Booker T around like a rag doll. Nice back and forth. Uh, there was a rumble maybe about 2/3 of the way through because this is a match with the story to it as well. And then when everybody clears out and the match goes back to normal, Stone Cold shows up.
Uh,
And he's, I think he kicked him in the nuts and stunned him also. He hit him with the Byron Saxton. But also, that was for Booker T. And Kurt Angle still managed to pull it off.
nice.
Amazing. Great match.
So going to Booker T, I actually have one from Impact as well. This was during their main event Mafia stage, and I think this is when they were trying to. This is when it was kind of like dying out and whatnot. Uh, this is Kurt Angle Booker T for the Impact Championship. This was February 21st, 2008. This is for the TNA Championship. There was a lot of hectic shit within Kurt Angle in the ranks of the main event Mafia, so it kind of led Booker T to going babyface, and Kurt Angle went staying heel, and he had a new group going with it. Again, six-sided ring brings a little different to things, but I really enjoyed the match. I think they have amazing chemistry, and I think it showed a lot within WWE even to here too. They still had that still fire between them and stuff like that. Kurt Angle wins, and then Booker T gets jumped and by Bobby Roode, and Christian gets involved too, and they beat up on Christian.
Was this jumpsuit Christian like when he first came with
Yes,
the big ass jumpsuit?
yes.
Okay, okay,
All right,
okay. I love that. I love that Christian.
all right. Your next, Mister.
The number second match I picked, This is TNA Wrestling. You can find it on their channel. This is Sting versus Kurt Angle, empty arena match. I have never seen this. I didn't. I don't know what this was about. They were going ham. Uh, I don't exactly know why they did this. I think this was supposed to be part of the main event mafia. They are both members of it, and they had different disagreements. And I believe this was like the ultimate way to settle their differences. I guess. Um, so they go from the ring and they end up fighting all outside the crowd. Kurt gets knocked off like the seating area at the highest point. So it's like a 15-foot drop. It's kind of crazy. Um, but mainly it's just them brawling. And then at
Nice,
the end of the match, it has a really good kind of story deal because Kevin Nash comes out to try to save it. He has Scott Steiner with him.
nice.
Steiner doesn't say anything, but like
Boo.
there's a whole intense back and forth like shouting match with Angle and Sting. Sting's gonna hit him in the head with a chair, and Nash is like, no, 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 don't do that. You guys got to make up. And then right as they're about to, Sting is like, okay, I'm gonna
No.
let it go. Angle spits the nastiest loogie in his
Ew.
face. In Sting's face, and you see Sting's eyes bulge out of his head, and then he just goes berserk. It's one of the funniest things I think I've ever seen. So
Nice,
I would suggest you check this. It's Impact February 29th, 2009. Check
nice.
that out.
All right. My last match is a tag team match, and this is I saw this one randomly, and I was like, ooh, and I actually watched the whole match. It was actually quite fun. This was SXW in Japan. This is Kurt Angle teaming up with Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ Styles and Hatsuri Tanahashi. This has to be around 2003, 2004, because it's when Kurt Angle left WWE, and I think he was wrestling in Japan during that time too. And Nakamura doesn't have his character yet. He's pretty much wrestling in trunks and very plain looking guy. Tanahashi not so much. He looks like a Final Fantasy character, and then AJ Styles still had like the short hair and everything. So again, I think this was like probably 2003 to 2004. Very fun tag match. It was you get to see a lot of the stuff going back and forth. Kurt Angle catches the Angle Slam on Tanahashi with a assist by Nakamura and kicking him dead in the head. Kurt Angle wins the match for the tag team, and then Nakamura catches Tanahashi with a kick in the back of the head after the match.
Damn. All right.
So his evil ways was there. It was always
Mm-hmm.
there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's just that he didn't have a character yet, so he was just like he looked like a young dragon with red
Oh,
trunks.
really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he didn't have.
Okay.
He looks like when he fought Brock Lesnar.
Okay. I got
Yeah,
you.
that was
I
something
got
like that. But it was a fun match. Your last one.
you. And my last one, and I think it might be my favorite out of all three. This is Kurt Angle versus Hilton Benjamin. And
Nice.
this is Raw, August 22nd, 2005. And I was telling you, I don't remember if this was their first match because it's 2005. It's very early in both of their careers, actually. Well, not Kurt Angle. He was there for a little bit. Didn't Shelton wasn't there for that long. Um, and then this is obviously before Team Angle.
Yeah.
Um, this is in the midst of the You Suck era.
Nice.
So he's already got the You Suck chance going. It's really cool singlet too with the like this American falcon, and it looks well. It could be an eagle. It's American eagle, but it looks like the logo of the power ups from Contra. You know what I mean? Like with the
Yeah.
bird with the wings to the side,
Cool.
and it looks like it has something in the middle. Um, I don't again. I don't know if they fought, but man, the chemistry is off the charts. You do get a little bit of graps, so you get to see them do what they do for real, for real. Um, and I don't know, man, because I think that also there wasn't anybody besides Brock that could really do that with him.
Yeah,
Like I think even at the time, even Benoit couldn't even mess with Angle when he started. When he went into wrestler mode, you wasn't messing with him, and so it was cool to see somebody else who could actually get down there with him. And you also forget just how ridiculous Shelton's moveset was.
yeah,
Like he had some counters from stuff in this match to this day. I have never seen another human being do.
nice.
Still crazy. So I recommend this match as well. Angle wins, no cheating. He catches it with a real dope counter into the what do they call it, the grapevine. Uh, um, what is that? Angle lock.
Yeah,
When you wraps your leg, like he wraps his leg around your leg and you're not getting out. Yeah. So
cool,
and Shelton taps.
good. All right, we go. We'll have our next wrestling retrospect character at the person at the end of the show, and we go to the week of wrestling. We kick off with Monday Night Raw. Before that, we got news today with WWE 2K24 got a release date for March 5th, and we got the cover boy Cody Rhodes on the regular edition. You have Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley on the deluxe edition, and 40 years of WrestleMania cover for the Ultra Deluxe edition.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I like how they look. I mean, I'm not really the biggest 2K fan, so I'll cautiously wait and see. It
Yes.
is what it is.
Yeah.
But I like how the covers look.
Me too. I'm definitely gonna go for the Rhea Bianca cover because I like that one the most. Um, but I'm glad.
I would have preferred if they given them their own.
Yeah, I agree. But
Have to like give it reversible if you're gonna do the physical.
yeah, I think honestly, it's gonna be the sleeve that goes over the game. That's gonna be the girls.
No, I mean they should have given Bianca her own, and they should have given Rhea her own, and
Yeah,
just made it reversible.
yeah, they done it before. I think it was 2K14 they did that. That Rock was on the cover, and then you flipped it, and Daniel Bryan was on it.
Mm-hmm.
They could have did
Mm-hmm.
that, or just come with all three covers, and you could choose which one you want.
Because Cody got like 5 pictures of himself on that cover.
Yeah,
He's by himself with himself. So I'm like, all right.
and then I actually like the two girls though. I actually like the blue and purple and stuff like that. So, the purple and the red. It looks cool. But
Is that a spoiler? Is they trying to say something? They trying to say it's gonna be Rhea and Bianca at WrestleMania?
hey, they planted that before. They haven't met since.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But
Okay.
we got a release date for March 5th, and I think if you have the deluxe edition or the one after it, you get it 4 days early.
Gotcha.
So that like that, and they did actually put in actual refs. So like the actual refs, personality refs, the people that actual are the referees are named and actually are in the game, and I'm happy that they're getting the recognition of what they do. So they're excited to see that as well. They said that there's a Nightmare DLC pack that comes with the game that has Stardust, it has the Mask Cody Rhodes, it has Dustin, and it has is it Gorgeous? Yeah, Gorgeous George. Not Gorgeous George. I forgot his name. It's one of these old wrestlers. I forgot his name. Uh, I can't think of his name right now. Sorry, but yeah. So the DLC has but it has Stardust and older Cody version and Dusty. So there you go. All right, weekend wrestling. We kick off Monday Night Raw. We have Cody kicks off Raw, and him and McIntyre go back and forth with it. I thought it was a great way to kick off Raw with their promos. I think they're both really strong. And Drew McIntyre looked like he wanted to murder somebody.
Rightfully so.
He has the right, so yeah, I agree.
They keep messing with him. Come on.
Yes. we have our first matchup, which was DIY versus the Judgment Day.
Yes, sir. Solid match.
Dope X-Men suits.
Still hate the theme song.
Me too. I do not like the theme song at all. But honestly, I'm just happy they're killing it in the tag team division. They're kind of getting built up and getting some wins here and there. Very good match. Um, yeah, that was a very good match. Backstage, yeah, Priest allowed R-Truth to sell the knockoff versions of the Judgment Day merch, but only if he kept it on the down low. And he handed him a wad of cash. I'm like, hey, here's your cut.
It's pretty funny. I like that.
And he did
That's
to,
that's an excellent way. It's an excellent way to show without saying that he's been moving merch.
yeah.
Let's put it that way.
Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell versus Chelsea Green and Piper Nevins. Solid tag
First
team
of
match.
all, I got a problem with this match. Why were Chelsea and Indy matching? How dare they? I was like, what the? Wait. Why they both wearing the exact same color scheme? Like, I get that Chelsea has the camo,
Yeah.
but I'm like, you look like you're on the same team. I'm distracted. I'm so upset.
So it was a solid match though. LeRae and Hartwell win.
I'm surprised. But then again, Candice was out for most of the match, came in, and she busted everybody up. So
There
it
you
is what it is.
go. Also Green is gonna have her lawyers talk to Eddie Organo, which is the referee. She wants him fired.
Oh, okay. Maybe he'll never be on Raw again because of Chelsea Green.
yeah. Gunther's return sets up with Luke Kaiser versus Xavier Woods. Very good match, but also selling point for Kaiser taking out Woods. Like the whole thing. It was a DQ, so it looked like it's gonna be a rematch eventually. But yeah, Woods and him, they looked really good against each other.
Hmm. Good to see. Finally, Woods has a chance to retaliate after they took out Kofi.
Yeah. Then you also still had tensions continue with the Judgment Day, Rhea not appearing not so pleased with Mysterio's loss. McDermott taking expressions to Priest appearing to take money from our truth. There's a whole lot of drama there, but he's been getting them paid. That's what matters.
Get that handful of money.
Akira
That was
Tozawa,
eyes
good.
open up real wide when he saw it. I'm just saying. He
Yeah.
said, What is that?"
Yep. You got Akira Tozawa versus Ivar.
That was fun. It was fun.
Tozawa
It was
wins.
short. It was short, but it was fun. It served a purpose.
Yep. Tozawa wins.
And then let's report back. See, she got mauled by. he was just, he was literally fish hooking her. I'm like, Jesus Christ. They don't teach you that.
Yep. Rhea Ripley promo with Becky Lynch. I love this whole segment. I thought it was great.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. I like her putting her hat in the ring, so to speak.
Yeah.
Don't forget about me.
Yep.
But guess what? You're not my pick for WrestleMania.
There
Nope.
you go. Our Truth, Awesome Truth versus Damian Priest and Finn Balor. Also more stuff with our Truth giving Balor his money too, and then saying
Hmm.
JD, oh, you're not part of the group, you don't get nothing.
You got on the shirt.
Yep, he's not on the shirt. Good
He's not on
match.
either one of the shirts, actually.
Yeah,
That's kind of messed up.
Balor Priest wins. Miz is confused.
I know. I know. Poor Miz.
We got
Poor
Tegan
Miz.
Knox, Natalia versus Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. Baszler Stark win because Knox and Natalia weren't matching.
It's all 99.9% of the time. This is what happens.
Their team is not focused because they're not matching.
Well, when you're good guys, you should match. I feel.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll concede that. Good guys should match.
And then we got our main event, which is the World Heavyweight Championship match. Yeah, Seth Rollins versus Jinder Mahal. I actually thought it was a really solid match. We got kind of an injury scare with, well, actually, we got an injury with Seth Rollins. He tore his MCL, so he's looking at 12 to 18 weeks. So Seth Rollins might not be back until right before WrestleMania.
But that leaves the question: is he going to have to give up the title before that?
Because you know what's
Because
fucked up? Roman
usually,
hasn't been around that long, and he gets to keep
no,
his
but
stuff.
they no, no.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
you see, that's the thing about Roman is that they stated the requirements
Yeah,
for him to keep his championship, and he does the bare minimum.
yeah,
So, as much as we might not like it,
yeah,
it's within the rule set and the story. So I can't really bring him up, but this happens to everybody. That recently,
yeah,
before you didn't have to necessarily relinquish the title because I think they usually know if the injury wasn't that severe, they
yeah,
would find a storyline way to not have you defend or something.
yeah,
As in recent wrestling, people get hurt, they give up the title.
yeah.
Like this is recently, like in every company, it happens now. They don't even wait anymore. So now I'm intrigued to see what they do with Seth. Will they just make him give it up and then have a tournament? Will they make him give it up and have it for the pay per view?
Will Priest cash in?
Against who though? He can't cash in until I'm assuming he can't just cash in while Seth is in his jeans and t-shirt
I 100%
saying,
think he can.
I don't think he can because
Yes, he can.
don't you got to get a ref?
No, he could bring a
Yes,
ref,
you do. You have to pin him.
but then Seth Rollins is more of a is a baby face, so he most likely he's gonna accept the fight,
No, he's not.
or
I
he
don't.
could just
I
come
think.
cash in. He's like, all right, that's title's vacant. I'm gonna go take it.
See, that would make sense if he waited till it was vacant. But what are the rules on that? Because this
Because you
is not,
remember
as far as
Oscar,
I know, this hasn't happened
Oscar.
where somebody's been actively. No, but Oscar was a good guy, so she wasn't gonna do that.
No, she
She
was a
wasn't
heel
gonna.
when she got, and then she
Was she?
became good. Yeah, because she told us she was having a baby.
Wait a sec. No, because wasn't she good? What? Because she was a Kabuki warrior.
No, she was heel as a Kabuki warrior.
All right, all right, okay, okay.
Like I could see this being an easy way to Priest to just cash in. He was like, all right, no one has the title. I have the title now.
I don't. That seems too easy. I don't think that's gonna happen.
But all I say is he has that money in the bank that could probably cash into a vacant title.
I don't think they're
He's
gonna
a
let it be
heel.
vacant. I think they're gonna literally make him do something with it. But we'll
I
see.
yeah.
We'll see.
I also there's a big chance that I could see Drew McIntyre Punk fight for it at Royal Rumble.
I
I
mean, I feel like
also could see the Royal Rumble being for the title.
yes, I was. I think Buster Open brought that up. Shout outs to them. Wasn't a regular cast, so I don't remember the guys' names. But I'm like, yeah, it's not done a lot, so it's cool. It's cool. You could do that,
And then you
and
could
then.
have everyone win, all 30 men go in and like that, and then Damian Priest could cash out on the third guy, the guy that wins.
But the thing that I would like them to do in that case, if they make Priest cash in right then and there, would let somebody who is not gonna win the championship win the belt, win the Rumble.
Yeah,
Like,
our truth.
yeah, R-Truth. That would be great.
Royal
You
Rumble
imagine
winner
R?
get
You
cashed in.
imagine? Oh man, yeah, it's exactly. But
I
it
think
makes,
no one would not want that.
but the story makes itself if you do it that way because of everything going on with the Judgment Day.
Yeah, it actually makes perfect sense. He'll do the finger poke of doom to our truth,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and then our truth small packages him and keeps the title.
Oh shit! No, don't do that. No, no. But I'm just saying, like storyline that makes sense, but also besides our truth, I would just like them to give it to anybody who just. But you know what? Screw it. Let's get Dollar Tree. Whatever.
Hey,
We're gonna call it here.
yeah.
Our Truth gonna win the championship.
That'd be I don't think no one will want to pass that. I think everyone will love to see that.
Yes, everyone like
Um,
this.
but
Mhm.
it's crazy because again, like I said, like the Money in the Bank could be a very controversial way of getting the title.
Mhm.
Um, remember Triple
But
H walked into the
I
title when
I
he first went to Raw too.
I agree with you. If not for just the way the Judgment Day's been going, even though they're technically bad guys, they're still like the most popular.
Yeah,
I mean, at least if you see all the Judgment Day shirts and
but
the way everybody loves to boo Dom and
yeah,
loves to scream, mommy, even though she's clearly not good.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it could
So
also give
clear,
them that edge back too,
yeah.
being
But
the heels and shit too.
I'm just saying it's hard to even hate them. Like so, it would be more of having to boo them because they're the bad guys, but not really booing them because you don't want them to have the title. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think they ended up kind of earning that over the last year.
yeah.
So
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting things they could probably go about with this, but again, a Monday Night Raw, we're gonna see where it goes because Seth Rollins is supposed to open up.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Another scenario just in mind, I had a scenario of the whole Judgment Day surrounding the ring with Seth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I have big feeling that it's gonna be somewhat of a cash in somehow, somewhere, but let's see. Let's see what they do. I'm just predicting. Um, Monday Night Raw, where you give it?
I give it a I give it a A minus. I think it was actually extremely entertaining because of all the story bits that happened.
Yeah,
Uh, I think about the weakest thing was like Ozawa, and that wasn't even weak. It was just it was gotta get in what you fit.
yeah.
A little story piece for Tozawa. Like the women's tag was solid. I can't. We got Woods coming back. Like I can't be mad.
Yeah, I think they're doing a good job in just building story. I think they're
It
doing a good
just
job in just getting things together, and they also doing consistent storylines and people are getting TV time. The tag women's tags are getting some time now more than ever, so it's good.
mm,
It's good.
who'd have thought? If you want people invested in the women's tag team, all you gotta do is have tag teams fight on TV. Huh?
They just gotta get matching outfits. That's why y'all lose.
I'm just saying. Just saying.
So, all right. I'm gonna go A minus as well. We go to NXT and we kick off with the dust. Do we have anything here? Didn't we kick off with the ladies talking? No, we did not. It was later
No,
on.
we had the tag
The
team
tag
match
match.
first.
So Idris Enough and Malik Blade versus Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. That was a really good match.
Yeah, I like that. I like the beginning of like the
Yeah.
tension with the theme music before when they came out. It
Yeah.
was going back and forth between Trick and Mello, and Booker T was getting back.
Yeah.
He said, "I'm trying to vibe. Come on."
Trick and Mellow win. Very good
You know what?
match.
You know what? There's another little thing I didn't. I don't know how I didn't put two and two together, but I noticed in No Face Dusty pants. I was like, wait a second. Oh, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Got them polka dots. They ain't win, but
They
still.
didn't win. He had the other one had kind of a Cody Rhodes gear on.
Oh, that's what
Yeah,
that
he had a
was.
Dustin. He had a old Cody Rhodes gear.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. That was good.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
I caught that. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. We go to we have backstage with Dragunov told Trick that he would face him for the title at Vengeance Day. Mello reminded him the Trick that Dusty Braun Classic was at the same day. There's drama.
More drama for your mama.
You got
Which again, I think is good for Trick and Mello. They always got something going on. They still got some tension between the two of them still.
yes.
So you never know which way it's gonna go.
You got Oba Femi. He's gonna be defending the title against Dragon Lee at Vengeance Day as well. That man
I
is
like it.
not 25 years old.
He is scary.
He
I
looked
I
like
I
he has six
I,
kids.
I appreciate. I mean, he probably does, but I appreciate his presentation and this. Like he's. I feel like if he can stay there and absorb all the knowledge that he's gonna be a star, just because like you can see that they already got him not rushing.
Yeah,
Like the way he speaks and stuff is like it fits his accent and his voice and stuff. I'm like, yeah, he sounds intimidating. He doesn't just sound like, oh man, I can't. It's hard.
yeah,
All I have to say is it's kind of hard when a dude has an accent. You know what I'm saying? To sit there and go, all right, we know you're not really you're new, so you might stumble and blah blah blah. No, he was all right.
yeah.
Bro was all right.
We
Let's
go
see where
to
they go.
good.
No,
Yeah,
go ahead. Go ahead.
we go to Lila Valkyrie and Tatum Paxley versus Lola Vice and Electra Lopez. You see, this is what
I,
happens when you win a match because you dress the same.
this is. I mean,
No
yes,
stalkerish, but
yeah.
you dress the same.
I mean, yes, but you gotta blame. I think you gotta blame Lola. No, 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 no. They had matching. The opposite team had matching outfits.
Yeah, just one was gonna pop
No,
the
she
other
has
one in the
her
head.
boots is a different color. That's the only thing. Lola Vice has the fluorescent purple
Yeah,
boot, but they had the same pattern on their gear.
yeah,
They got beat by the crazy one. That's all.
yep.
It affects is out of her mind.
We go to Rich Holland versus Joe Coffey. They jump. Holland wins, but they jump his ass.
Why not? Why not? I mean, I see the story with this one is because of him leaving and being a dick to Pete Dunne, he has no friends.
Yep,
So they had the whole thing where they kept paying into the insurance. They're like, nobody's coming for you. You
yeah.
have no friends. I was like, damn, it's like that. All right.
We got some backstage stuff. We have the fact that I actually liked that he went back to his old theme song. I actually liked the old theme song that Holland had. JBL found Josh Briggs backstage, told him to become his
I
own
like it.
man, not
I
try to
like it.
follow footsteps.
I like it. Let's see where he goes.
Yeah. Drew Gulak made no quarter catch crew. Go back to basics.
We forgot the best promo of the night. We skipped them. That was whatchamacallit. Because no. They are later. They are later in the show.
Chase you.
No, Corbin and Braun Breaker.
That's later. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right after. That's after this match.
Oh, yo, I was dying laughing.
So we got Dusty Classic LWO with Zelina Vega versus Chase U with Andre Chase. Someone actually put a meme of LWO on SmackDown. You
On
see them
Smack,
like little
yeah,
babies, and
yeah.
then see Super Saiyans when they're in NXT.
Mm-hmm. hmm Their
Hell of a
putties on
match.
SmackDown
Yeah.
got them powers when they on NXT. Yes, sir.
Hell of a match. LWO wins.
Yes, sir.
You got an
Solid.
NXT announce. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
NXT Anonymous caught JC Jane continuing her plans to save Chase U.
That's creepy.
Yep, yep. What else we got? Then we had the Wild caught Hudson by surprise after Braun Breaker and Baron Corbin argue over the tag team names in their latest interview.
Yo, there's something about Braun Breaker, like just the way he's conversing and talking with Corbin, where he just seems like a kid having fun.
Yeah,
And he seems so like naive and like almost childlike. But because he said, I'm gonna call it the wolf dog. And I'm like, what? That's so,
the
what is
Wolf
that
Dog.
name? The wolf dog. He just seems so fucking simple. And it was like it's the best. It's the best between these two.
The Wolf Dogs will ride again.
Oh
It's
god.
gonna be like the remember the Airhead movie? They were called the Lone Rangers.
I mean,
Like,
they
how do you pluralize being alone?
yeah, I mean, they kind of do remind me of Airheads. I'm not gonna lie. Look at Robert gets tan.
Yeah,
He definitely gives me the Airheads vibes now.
yeah.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Dijak versus Trey Burnell. Um, Dijak wins. Fast match.
I mean, it was a story match because he was picking on his homie and
Yeah.
his culture, so he had to fight him.
Yep, yep.
We'll see. We'll see.
We had Joe Gracie on the commentating
What
team too.
commentary? Yeah, he found the old WWF jacket,
Yeah.
and then when Dijak had some words for him, he wasn't having it. You know, with
Yep.
that headbutt.
And then we go to the number one contender battle royal to the fatal four way match. So it's two matches in one. Um, I was saying to you that this is how you could tell a girl going heels that she wears more mascara and wears black. So Roxanne Perez wins
Would you
this.
say you say she put on more mascara? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
more mascara and wears black. We had that with a
I
couple people.
mean, she always wears black.
Not like no, she doesn't. She always has like a colorful
Her
color with it
her
too.
figure is a striped figure. Remember?
It's checkered flag.
Literally no. It was the one with the black and white. She looks like a ref.
Oh,
Like
okay. See,
she
but it
does
has
have a lot
white
of
in
black
it though.
out.
This is all black,
All right. All right.
and that she has the mascara.
All right. All right. I mean,
Um,
she did have colors. That said her name on it. I'm just
yeah.
saying. Just saying.
Our final four was Perez, Fallon, Henley, I can't even say your name. James and Jordan, and Roxanne Perez wins.
I mean, I'm not so hyped on the winner, but I thought the actual match was actually entertaining. I
Yeah,
thought the
it was fun.
majority of the spots went off without a hitch, and it was the right people did the right things. Like they Last Legend looked great in the match. The new girl, even though she didn't look great, she looked important,
Yeah.
and then she ended up the what's her name? The James's like assistant or the power
I
girl
don't know her
now,
name.
the new
I
power
don't know
girl.
her name that well.
But like she had a part to play, like the young upstart that was the girl that wears red. I
Yeah.
forgot her name. The one that can flip and fly.
Yeah,
Dana's
yeah,
friend. Dana's friend. Like she had a part to like it was good. She had they literally said she had a Kofi Kingston moment. So
yeah,
like
yeah. Yeah.
it was good. Even whatchamacallit with the messed up disqualification that backfired on her. My favorite character, the prom queen.
Yeah, yeah. Santino's daughter.
But I'm forgetting her name. I don't want to keep calling her that.
Yeah. Ariana Grace.
Yes,
Yeah.
Miss Grace. But like even she had like a standout moment. And again, this is my thing, and I don't want to dump on them. But man, when the hell's AEW gonna watch some of them? Gonna watch? When are they gonna watch an NXT multi-person anything? Like it's embarrassing how good they are compared to them. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And it was cool too, the fact that you also had some storylines building into that. You had Lola Vice eliminating Electra Lopez, and they line up fighting to the back as well. She was like, "Fuck friends, I have this contract."
Stupid. Stupid. You have to win the contract. You have to win the match first. You don't get rid of the lackey before you win.
Yeah.
Idiot. That's how you know she's not gonna win.
Yep. Yep. NXT we give it.
I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna give it an A.
I'll
I
go
don't
A
know.
too.
That's just me. I'm gonna give it an A.
Solid A. It was good. AEW Dynamite. We got Christian Cage versus Dustin Rhodes TNT title.
That was solid.
Solid
They
match.
went at it. They went at it.
Cage
Don't sleep
wins.
on Dustin. That's all I gotta say.
Cage wins.
Yes, sir.
You got Penta Commander versus Orange Cassidy and Trent Beretta.
This was a match I didn't know who was gonna win. Merc. I'm be honest,
Yeah, you could have
because it
flipped
was
the coin
Penta was in it.
and would have
Because
had been
Penta was
over.
in it. So
Yeah.
I was like, I thought him and Commander was gonna win.
So Penta
Right.
was in it. Yeah, if Penta was not in it and it was Commander versus another or Gravity or something, they would have lost. What
Why
happened to
does
Gravity?
Gravity so
I
much?
haven't seen Gravity in a long time.
He's in a. Funny enough, you mentioned him. He's gonna be in this thing that Thunder Rosa's in. So
Oh,
he's
okay.
doing indies. So
The Monologue Embassy versus Bullet Club for the ROH
well,
Tag Team titles.
as much as you want to say you didn't know who was gonna win,
I
we
knew who
know
was
who
gonna
was
win.
gonna win.
Yes, because Cage was in that match. We knew exactly who was gonna win. He
It
gives
sucks
bad
to say
jiu-jitsu to
it.
everybody.
It sucks to say it. But hey, Bullet Club Gold, they need some gold. So there you
And they
go.
got it. Well, they got silver instead of
They,
gold, but
yes.
just saying, silver. Anyway, you got NJ versus Diana Perrazzo. I dug it.
Mhm.
I wish I had more time just to showcase. Because even Anna Jay could have got something off of Diana Perrazzo if you would have gave it a bit more time. They both have submissions. They both could have worked body parts, but thank you, Diana, for actually working the arm the whole entire match and actually building into
What
her
you do.
finisher. So
That's what you do.
good start. I liked it. She Tony Storm says she's gonna punch in the box. She's gonna
I
punch her
love the name she has. Her name is Diana Palazzo or something like that.
Palazzo, and she's gonna punch her in the box, square in the
Yep.
box.
Nice. Nice. Just violence. All
I
right.
should punch you square in the box. And I heard that I was like, I know exactly what she meant. That's messed up.
I love Tony Storms just getting away with all the euphemisms. I love
Yeah.
it.
I like the entrance. I like the process scene there. Again, I would like more time on the ladies match. That's my only gripe with it.
Hmm.
Private Party versus Top Flight. Fun match. Private Party wins,
Surprise.
and I'm just happy to see those guys back. I enjoyed them, and I became a
Yes,
fan
sir.
because I saw them live.
Yes, sir.
And then our main event is from the Raptors, Hook, Batman, who fucking has a lamp and all. Yeah, Hook versus Samoa Joe. I liked how they built this match. I like how they ran with this match and the dominance that Joe had in this match. It was a very good match. I was very happy with it, so I can't say
I
nothing else.
I like that Hook show resilience because Joe tried to Joe tried to kill him.
My
He
only
didn't he didn't get all of that slam on the table. He slammed him like on his neck.
yeah,
That was brutal, dude.
my only gripe with this match is the Muscle Buster getting kicked out of.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I
and
know.
a
I
fat, a
know.
hard kick out. It
It
wasn't even like a slow. It was like a one, almost a one count.
To be fair, it's no longer his finisher, I believe. I do believe he does not win matches with that
He no,
anymore.
he has won matches with the Muscle Buster.
In AEW?
Yeah, yeah,
I
he has
don't
won a few.
I can't remember.
It's
Because
usually not the big.
usually
Yeah,
when he hits it, it's usually against like a big name opponent. Like the last time he did it to MJF, and
but
he
to
ain't
kick
win the
out at
match
one
with
though,
that. Cause it's Hook. I get it.
that bothered me. Just the fact that it kicked out at one. I was like, that move in general, that should not be kicked out at one. Anyone
Yeah,
else,
yeah.
like you could do a German, whatever. That's fine. That brings Taz in mind when ECW used to like no sell fucking German suplex. But when you're doing a muscle buster, that's a different kind of style and that's a different move to the neck. You should not be kicking out that fast.
This
That's just
this
me.
is true.
I
This is
I
true.
didn't appreciate that. But other than that, the match was good.
Hmm.
The match was
This is
good,
true.
but those are my little complaints.
I don't like Taz not showing compassion for his son.
He get fired if you don't.
No, no, I'm
No
talking about
bias
when
shit.
he Joe came back and beat him up and stuff.
Yeah,
And somebody had pointed it out, and I had watched it, and I was like, oh yeah, like I get that you can't do the stare down because they were bringing up you can't make it about Taz,
yeah,
but they had enough time for Joe to beat him up and leave, and so the first person to attend to him wasn't his pops, and it was like that's a little off. Like
yeah,
he didn't even give him the hand up, and then Hook just stands up and walks it off like he normally does. You don't have to have him like bend down and pick his son up. He just extends a hand, and then
yeah,
Hook just grabs the hand and gets up. You know what I mean? Like, because technically you're supposed to. That's a moment in his wrestling son's history. That was a
yeah,
championship match,
yeah,
so you should want to be proud of him, even if he did lose.
yeah.
So I just felt like that would have been a little bit of a boost to Hook. Like, all right, okay.
All right. AW, what you give it?
I'm gonna give it a B plus. It was solid.
I go B.
I think the
Good
stories
show though.
probably were the weakest part this week. Like you said, when the Kingdom came out and they had something to say, and it was just like Yeah, but how is this more threatening than before?
Yeah.
You here okay, here's my actual problem. Roddy yelled at Cassidy to take his shades off and threatened him and threatened him. Guess what happened? Orange Cassidy never took the shades off. So how threatening are you?
It's the mustache. It looks like a shit stash, and I
I'm
don't
just
take
saying. No,
seriously.
it's good on him. It's good on him. He needs to look like a shit star. He needs to look like a goblin.
And I guess
But
that's
like,
AEW's version of going heel or going bad is have a
I
mustache.
mean, that's a lot of people throwing a little shady mustache. But like again, they continue to not be threatening.
Yeah. And I don't find them threatening, and I'm not crazy about the
Like
team
just beat
either.
people up. They're
Yeah.
not even beating anybody up.
No,
The hell?
not at all. They just
Whatever.
wearing black and have new T-shirts. That's about it.
Like why did you take the mask off? Like you were more threatening with the mask on.
Yeah. Not even, cause y'all still buddies.
No, but they was putting people out. They put out MJF with a beer bottle, supposedly.
You have a
They
Warlow.
put
You're
out
not having unleash on people.
they put out Jay White. You know, they beat up all sorts of people.
Yeah.
But why you stop beating people up?
Uh, I'll go
It's
B.
whack.
Yeah, I'm gonna go B.
It's whack.
I did watch TNA. Did you get to watch this week?
No,
It
too much stuff.
was a fantastic show. Um, I'll run it down real fast and then we can go from there. You had Jake something. He defeats Kushida, Trey Miguel, and Laredo Kid, and Mike Bigley and El Hail defeat Vikino. Really good match. Um, you had where's the other shit? God damn it. You had the Grizzled Young Vets versus Frankie Kazarian, Eric Young. Grizzled Young Vets win, and then Kazarian jumps on Ty, beats his ass. And then you had the system. They looking good in the restaurant. You see Moose with the world title and everything like that. They had a segment. Yeah, Nick Namath entrance came out, speaking his truth, talking about why he's there and everything like that. Then you have Steve Macklin come out and challenge him. So basically, they line up going back and forth and zigzagged him and legged him out. Yeah, Jordan Grace backstage with Gia Miller. They was talking about her win as well, and then it's going to lead into Trinity actually asking for a rematch. So they're gonna have a rematch. You got PCO defeat Jade Vadim. That was just a squash match, and then you had Josh Alexander defeat Will Ospreay, which was amazing. That could easily been a pay-per-view match, and that ends TNA. I'll give TNA an A because that main event was fucking a pay-per-view.
That is the one thing I saw. That was a very very good.
Yeah. And then we go to Friday Night SmackDown. And we kick off with the undisputed WWE World Championship contract signing. And Roman kind of refusing to go sign. Everyone is there. And then you have Aldis say he will strip him of the title if he doesn't sign it.
So we will see by the end of the night
Yep,
what
yep.
he does.
You got LWO versus Santo Escobar, Angel, and Humberto.
That was solid.
That was really
I'm
good.
not mad. I like the once again. You can't get it. You cannot get it. Santos Escobar.
Yes, he wins the match. Uh, so a right on the schedule. Aldis grants a match with Styles and Knight. Yeah, Zelina Vega. Oh, they just talked about her. Then you have Pretty Deadly versus Tyler Bate with his lugs back on, and the returning Pete Dunne.
Oh, they gotta get him out of that outfit. He looks like a child.
He looks like he has those brown, yellow baby boots.
No, he looks like a young boy wrestling in lugs. I'm just like, I hate this.
Yeah.
Please get him some good gear. Stop that. He's got underwear on. His gear looks like he has underwear on.
Yes.
I
Maybe
don't like it.
they gotta start matching.
No, I mean sure, but like he's gotta change that.
Yeah.
It's so. Who told him that was a good idea? Ugh.
Um, Dunn and Bate win, and the return of Pete Dunn, breaking people's fingers and being very angry.
Hmm.
I like that. I'm happy he's
So it's
back.
Bush without a hat. That's it.
That's it. That's it. Kevin Owens show with Logan Paul. I actually thought the promos were back and forth were good. Because he used the
Then he
arm, the injury, and
busted his
everything like
arm
that.
again.
Yep, yep,
He tricked him, man. He tricked him.
yeah. Women's tag team titles. You have Katana Chase and Kaden Carter versus the Unholy Union. I actually dug their new entrance.
They look cool as hell, but very surprised that they didn't win the match. I'm
Yeah,
just saying, cause they who did who did they beat for their titles?
them.
So yeah, okay, it was vindication. It's all
Oh
right.
well, they beat them the first time for the titles. For the, I think it was the
Mhm.
NXT one.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah. So there you go.
Solid match. Also, um, on commentary we had damn Billy. Well, Billy and the Damage Control was there,
Yes. Kabuki Warriors looking for those titles. They almost stole
and Kyrie doing the doing
them.
the very juvenile tongue out and then spanking her butt. Like, who's
she
taking
looked
you
like a
serious?
she
Like,
looked
what's wrong with
like
you?
a dragon character.
Yes, they both are. They both. Oscar came in dancing, and she didn't stop dancing the entire
Yeah. Well, the music got a beat. They're like, yeah.
time.
Oh man. You have Cross and the Final Testament respond to Lashley's Street Profits challenging him offering a meet next week. So we have that. Yeah, promos between the both of them. Yeah, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller interrupted Carmelo Hayes' interview with Kathy Kelly, which will be a rematch actually next week as well. Yeah, AJ Styles versus LA Knight. This went to a no contest because of Solo Sakura and Jim Uso.
Jim Uso, the distraction.
The match was called off, and the heels demanded Randy Orton to come down. And then that led into their match of Randy Orton versus Solo Sakura. Orton beats Sakura, and then Roman comes in, beats on everybody, goes for the spear, and gets RKO'd.
I would like to point out that Randy still cannot be trusted because the, yeah, the point you gotta make is before Roman got to touch anybody, he RKO'd the other two guys in the ring.
Yeah,
It's messed up. He RKO'd like five people.
yeah, they all deserved
Solo,
it too.
Jimmy,
Everyone
and
had
the
it
two
coming.
guys are the best. Everybody, and Roman,
Yep,
everybody got one.
everyone got one. Randy Orton never said that he's cool with everybody.
I I know that. I'm just saying, people walking around like they could turn their back on him.
No,
Don't do that.
he will remind you every single time. SmackDown, what do you give it?
I'll give it an A. Solid show, pushing things along with the story. I thought the last two matches were actually very good. Um, I thought the women's tag was actually great.
Yeah, that's fun.
So
I'll go A
you
as
know what?
well.
You know what? I'm almost tempted to say A plus just because when I think about even the two earlier tag matches, like they were really good.
Yeah,
Like LWO lost, but man, they looked great.
that was solid. Yeah.
So
You watched Collision?
no, too
All right,
much.
so I ran through it. John Moxley versus Shane Taylor. That was actually a really good match. Definitely check that one out. Yeah, Adam Copeland open challenge was Dante Martin. They had a solid match. Edge catches him with him springboarding into a spear, and that's how he lost. Yeah, Thunder Rosa versus Queen Amita.
Aminata. Hmm.
Aminata. That was actually pretty solid.
Hmm.
Very good match.
She's
They
good.
actually had time in this movie. They
She's a
actually had
lot.
time.
Yeah, she's another victim of the. Remember, like you said, you didn't know much about Trisha Dora.
Yeah,
Queen Aminata is another one. Like she's good, but she's a victim of AEW's women division.
yeah. So Yeah. They actually had a solid match though. They actually had time in this match, so they actually had like two segments, so two
Mhm.
commercial breaks. So I will say they gave time for this match. Hopefully they do that more on Dynamite.
Yes.
Buddy Matthews versus Daniel Garcia. I thought that was a really solid match, probably the match of the night. Garcia wins because Buddy
Really?
Matthews could never win a singles title, singles match,
Mm.
and then Malachi Black can never get a singles match, and then Buddy can never win one. It's one or the other. Roger Strong versus Matt Sydal. That was a solid match. Roger Strong wins. And then the main event was Eddie Kingston Ortiz versus Bryan and Claudio Castagnoli. Very good match. Ryan and Claudio win. I give the show a B plus. It was solid, a lot of good solid wrestling. I think Thunder Rosa got time with this lady too, and I thought that was a really good match. So I give it a B plus.
Okay.
All right,
Good stuff.
podcast we listen to. Um, shout outs to Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. There's a cast they always we should listen to. They have a lot of figures coming out, a lot of bendies coming out, so definitely check it out if you are interested. Uh, Chris Van Vliet. I listened to a few of his. Let me just get the. He had EC3. He had Lexus King last week. This week, yeah, last week, and he has Patrick Clark tomorrow, which is a former Velveteen Dream.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Um, that's what I listened to. Oh, I listened to I think it was Deanna Peraza on Talk is Jericho.
Ah, okay. Did not know she was on it.
Yes, and I listened to the Sky Blue one last week.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Good
Cool.
good conversations.
Cool. Cool.
And we go to the wrestling retrospect, and it is your pick. So who do you got?
This person's name keeps coming up recently. One one time it was like I told you when Shelton was talking about his influences, he mentioned this person, and then also I heard somebody compare the new Hangman to this person, and I realized I don't know anything about them. I think they were before my time, so I want to know what in what they did and who they are. So I'm picking Magnum TA.
Magnum TA. Yeah, there you go. He is Matt Cardona's was it uh when you write letters to each other, pen pal.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
he,
Okay.
he became Matt Cardona's pen pal when they started working with Power Town because he has a big
Nice.
part of Power Town. He's like one of the people that are behind the development of the figures and stuff like that.
Nice.
So Magnum TA was also the first figure. So very big NWA run. I don't think he had much in WWE, but he has some really classic matches. He was a former world champion. He had a former U.S. champion. A lot of NWA stuff. So that's a fun watch. So Magnum TA it is. We haven't picked him, so he's there, and he has a mustache just like Hangman
Yes,
Page.
exactly.
There you
Yes.
go. All right, we wrap this up. This is the Wrestling Battle Podcast. Thank you for listening. I'm Mark the Mike. You follow me on Instagram, tell me Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, on Twitch, all Mark the Mike. Also follow my TikTok, Mark the Mike, and follow Wrestling Link.
Yes, sir. Make sure you follow us anywhere and everywhere. Red Cyclone Inc. That is Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram. That is YouTube, SoundCloud, that's Spotify. And we got a WordPress, so check it out.
Yep. Peace out, laters, and always remember follow the jinkies.
He's hungry.
Later.